Well, in my opinion, there's no better way to get a new season started than playing two teams that are newly promoted from the championship. We've got Villa and Ipswich. Season 5 at Fulham Football Club starts right now. And jumping right into the start of the season, two things of note. Vladan Kovacevic has been sold to Saudi Arabia. We got about $6 million for him, so we basically couldn't resist parting ways with the guy who is now our third choice goalkeeper. So Kim Seon-il, the 18-year-old Korean, is going to be on the bench backing up Nikola Shavlina. We are also going to be without Tom Burford for the next 3 months, picking up an injury in the last match to his foot. He broke it, so hopefully he comes back in one piece. That means some changes are going to be made in the midfield. No changes, however, to our back four. It's going to be Guest, Akahomen, Gnayem, and Couchman. Joe Jones is going to slot in at the base of the midfield because Marco Morales is going to slide forward and take the spot previously occupied by Burford. Kim Young-suk is going to be on the right-hand side of that more advanced midfield pairing. Toshimitsu Endo feeling better, getting back up to game speed, will be on the left wing. Federico Guerrero on the right. Emmanuel Omega coming back in. He's probably going to only be good for the first half or so, but it is always a good thing to have your number one striker back in leading the line. So this game at Craven Cottage will mark the return to the Premier League of Aston Villa. They gained automatic promotion from the Championship last season after coming in second place. A bit hazy here in London. Guerrero controlling ahead for Omega, trying to feed it forward. Berger knocked away. Guerrero, he's in. He's got a step. He beats Zavko. It's going to hit off the crossbar, and we cannot score. Knotted down by Guest. Morales dropping it to Joe Jones ahead for Toshimitsu Endo. His shot is blocked. Zay will gather it there for Villa. Jones taking it away, but it looks like they're going to call a foul on him. It will be a free kick for Aston Villa. Starting it up again, we played just over 10 minutes. Guest along the near side. He's got Endo, works his way through two men, looking to find Omega, but Dorrington will intercept. Divine picked his pocket, was Endo. Guerrero throwing it forward. He's got Marco Morales, and Marco Morales picking up the first goal of the regular season for Fulham. His first. It's 1-0 Cottagers. We lead at home. Of course, we're playing this match at Craven Cottage. We have sold over 22,000 season tickets. It is a full house today against Aston Villa. We did ask the board if they would grant us the pleasure of building us a new stadium, since we pretty much filled it the entire season last year, and with additional money coming in with the Champions League and having all of those European clubs actually coming in to our house, it might be nice, but they said no. Fed to the right wing, Couchman playing it back, edge of the box. Kim Young-suk, his shot is blocked by Zalazar. Kim Young-suk again, Couchman. He's going to be troubled there, and Kim Young-suk is going to play it in, but that's where the highlight is going to end. 6-0, your shots on goal in favor of Fulham. We are in full control of this match. Gnayem over for Akahomen, trying to feed Guest. He gets past Carrera. Guest up for Endo. Endo at the edge of the box. Into the middle. Marco Morales ridden off the ball. It comes free to Federico Guerrero. And Guerrero, with his first goal of the year, will give Fulham the 2-0 lead. We did make a couple of minor tactical tweaks coming off of the match in the Community Shield against Arsenal. We have converted our right back Couchman from an inverted wingback to a traditional wingback, which meant that we took Federico Guerrero and made him an inverted winger or an inside forward. I believe inverted winger is the way we went. Morales can't get his head on the other end of that corner kick delivery, but Jones will take the clearance. Gnayem with it. He'll move it forward into the middle. He's got Marco Morales, and Morales just whistles it wide. So Zavko unable to get in front of that one, but it will still be a goal kick for Aston Villa. So just those minor little tweaks that hopefully will get us a little bit more offense, and so far, so good. 29,700 on hand here at Craven Cottage. They have watched one half of football, and they see their home team with a 2-0 lead. Possession tilted slightly in favor of Aston Villa in that half, but 11 shots to 2. We are dominating when we do have the ball. We are peppering Pitar Javko as much as we possibly can, and we've managed to sneak a couple of them past Marco Morales, Federico Guerrero with the Fulham goals. And with the 2-0 lead, we don't want to risk Emmanuel Omega any further, so the 19-year-old Tony Soiree is going to come in at striker. We are right now on the live table sitting in second place in the Premier League. Arsenal is on top. They are 5 goals to the good, and it looks like the fog has cleared. Divine controlling it for Aston Villa. Berger throwing it up the left wing. He's got Jay for Tanaka in the middle, across for Carrera. Ahead, Lee Kang in, Divine with a shot. Shavlina is going to slide over, make a save. I think that one may have been going wide anyway, but Shavlina will play it safe and direct it behind for a corner kick. Lee Kang in with the short corner. Akamach. Lee Kang in, moves past one man, puts the shot on goal, and Shavlina able to make the save. It may have ricocheted off of Guest. Not sure. Either way, it's another corner chance for Lee Kang in. Again, going short. Lee Kang in, looking to get it into the box. Sent across. Divine heads it away. Zay on to Shavlina, and Shavlina is going to make a rather routine save when all is said and done. We've played just about 65 minutes of this match. 13-5 remain your shots on goal in favor of Fulham, although things tilted a little bit more towards Aston Villa's way offensively right now. But the ball, possession-wise, has pretty much gone towards the Cottagers. Soiree having an okay match up front. Everybody else is playing pretty well. In fact, the only change we're going to make is we're going to bring off Toshimitsu Endo. Still coming off of that injury. We're going to give Federico Juarez an opportunity. He is back from his duty with Argentina and their U23 side. He is looking to make his Fulham debut. He did not get a preseason with the team, so it may take a little bit of work to get him in as he wears the number 12. Zalazar to throw it in. Dorrington with it along the far sideline. Into the middle for Sakasha. Looking for Smith. Akahoman will step in front of that pass. Plays it for Joe Jones. Kim Young-suk ahead for Guerrero. Into the middle. Soiree able to control it. Kim Young-suk once again. Guerrero with it. Works away from pressure and drops it once again for Kim Young-suk. Couchman now along the near side. Joe Jones. Fulham doing a great job of holding on the ball right now, and as I say that, Couchman loses it, but he does manage to get it back. Kim Young-suk running into a little bit of traffic there with Jones. Gnayem, nice backheel pass. Couchman up ahead for Guerrero. Guerrero into the box. He'll shoot. Javko is going to make a pretty routine save as he lays out to his right, but it will give Fulham another corner opportunity. Guerrero looking to deliver again from the far side. In. Guest cannot get his head on it. Cleared away, and Tanaka will control for Aston Villa. Fulham remains 2 to the good in the final couple of minutes of regulation as Akahoman regains control. Gnayem with it. He'll just drop it back for Nicolas Shavlina. Shavlina has done an excellent job in this season debut, looking to pick up his first clean sheet of the year. Guerrero back for Couchman. He's got Jones back for Guerrero, moving it to the interior before he drops it back for Jones. Switching things over to the left side. Guest ahead. Juarez with it. Juarez into the box. Juarez still in control. He'll put the shot on. It'll go across the goal mouth and trickle harmlessly out of bounds. On the live table, we are in third place. Newcastle with a 4-1 victory right now over Ipswich has taken over second place, and we are going to start our season with a victory. 18-7, your shots on goal, 54% possession. We did not outperform our XG at 2.3 versus the 0.41 for Aston Villa, but 2-0 your final score. We hang on. 3 points at home. Hoping to go 2 in a row in an away day at Ipswich Town, also newly promoted from the championship. A couple of minor changes. Juarez is going to get the start on the left wing. Toshimitsu Endo will move down to the bench. Tony Soiree, who was involved in the U21 match earlier in the week, a little bit knackered. He is going to drop out of the match day squad, and that means David Heinz is going to have the opportunity to come in and be part of the game day setup. It's going to be Shavlina in goal, a back four of Guest, Akahoman, Gnayem, and Couchman. Jones is going to remain at the base of the midfield behind Morales and Kim Young-suk. Juarez, as mentioned, going to be on the left wing. Federico Guerrero on the right, having scored in his last match. Emmanuel Omega going to be our striker to round out our front three. Heinz very well could be making his Fulham debut this afternoon as we try to get Emmanuel Omega up to match fitness. It's going to be Ipswich in the blue, Fulham in the white with the black shorts, and a kickoff highlight for Ipswich as Wilson is going to control it, play it near side for Davis. He's got West along the sideline. A little bit of pressure from Fulham before Wilson is going to send it long. Gnaim will play it away. Davis getting it back, though. West carrying it through the middle, unchallenged for the most part, but his delivery from range is going to be well off target and sail into the seats. Fulham right now occupying the number 2 spot in the league. Long throw in from Couchman. Drop to Guerrero. He'll play it in. Up Juarez, unable to get it as Dixon can clear it. Nice save being made by Filip Stankovic on the very nifty play by Federico Guerrero. Meanwhile, we've played just about 8.5 minutes. Davis with a free kick from a very dangerous position. So dangerous, in fact, he is able to score the first goal given up by Nicolas Shavlina in the regular season for Fulham. Ipswich taking a 1-0 lead. Not quite sure how he pulled that off. With the left foot, quite the angle, almost as if it defied physics and Football Manager just wanted them to score. Corner kick delivered by Juarez. Marvin Akaholman gets Fulham back even at 1 8 minutes later. Wait, they're going to say there's a potential offside. Did somebody get in the way of the goalkeeper? Nope. Upon video review, they have awarded Marvin Akaholman his first goal of the season. Juarez picking up his first assist, making his first start in the Cottager colors. Obviously, it's his second appearance. He did come in off of the bench in the last match. We've played just about 30 minutes. Federico Guerrero, he's going to line up behind this free kick. I mean, he has made these in the past. This one, he clatters off of the post. Alex Guest is there waiting for the loose ball, sends it into the open net because Stankovic was out of position trying to deal with the initial Guerrero delivery to put Fulham up by a score of 2-1, just shy of the 30-minute mark. First goal of the year for Alex Guest. Morales playing it in the middle, intercepted by Estevo. Isidre dropping it for Wilson. He'll play it near side for Davis. Davis with a little room in front of him. Guerrero looking to potentially cut him off, but is played forward to West. West dropping it back for Wilson. He'll be challenged. The cross for Leguiza, dropped for Van Dam. Wilson once again as it's controlled in the midfield by Ipswich. Leguiza ahead. Isidre, was he onside? I think he was not, as the flag is up. That would have been his second goal of the season. The referee has blown the whistle. VAR is going to check because the ball did go in, but the arm is raised. Offside is the call, and Ipswich thought they had equalized just about 3 minutes after Fulham scored, but sadly it was not to be. Fulham maintaining their 2-1 lead. 7-2, your shots on goal. Ipswich with a minor advantage in possession. Guerrero from the far side delivers a corner, looking for Omega, can't pick him out. Gnaim playing it all the way back for Couchman. Couchman with plenty of room in front of him. He's going to send it from range. It will clatter off of the crossbar and go out for a goal kick. Could have been a screamer from range from Couchman, but sadly it was not to be. Second time Fulham hits the woodwork in this match. We are played 45 minutes. Akaholman and Guest for Fulham. Leaf Davis off of a set piece in the 9th minute for Ipswich. 2-1 is your score after 45. And we are going to leave Emmanuel Omega out on the pitch. Again, we are trying to build his match fitness. Probably going to give him another 10 minutes or so before pulling him out of this match. He is actually having a pretty good match for us so far. 15-4, your shots on goal in favor of Fulham. And we are going to now make that change as Emmanuel Omega looking to get match fit. David Heinz is going to come in and take his place. Federico Guerrero is meanwhile going to be replaced by Afonso Moutinho. Need to get him into some match fitness, and Joe Jones will cede his position to Armand Diaby. 3 changes to be made around the 65-minute mark for the Cottagers. in second place right now behind Chelsea. Davis sending it across. Isidre can't keep that header down, and it will go out for a Fulham goal kick. 15-5. Your shots on goal. Once again, the XG slightly over what we are scoring at 2.21. Davis will control for Ipswich, ahead for West. He's got a number of Fulham players around him, but West remains in control. Van Dam, his pass for Leguiza intercepted by Juarez. Into the middle, Heinz. Heinz will circle it back. Kim Young-suk with it. Moutinho for Morales, and his shot from the edge of the box is going to go well into the crowd. Could not keep that one down. +3 on the goal differential for Fulham. 6 points if this result holds, currently leading Ipswich by a score of 2-1. Now, Arsenal and Newcastle also won their first matches. They have not yet played in this match week. Neither has Sheffield United, also picking up a victory in their first match. But we have hit full time, 21-6, ultimately, your shots on goal. All of the scoring in the first half. 2-1 was where we were after 45, and 2-1 is where we end. Perfect start to the regular season. 2 wins out of 2 matches, 6 points on the board, sitting in a European qualification place. Of course, there are 36 regular season matches still to go. When we come back, we are going to start our campaign in the league phase of the Champions League. Now, the games have not yet been announced. We will find out tomorrow who we will be taking on, and we are going to kick off our continental action then. I hope to see you tomorrow in the next episode of Bottom to the Top. Please make sure you hit a like, drop a comment, also subscribe if you are new, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Until then, bye-bye.